Phoenix.com. There you go. They're lighting up the picture for us. Lots of thick black smoke rising from whatever structure is on fire here. Again, we are working to learn some more information. No audio coming from the tower camera, everybody. No audio. I'll try to get you another picture, whether from the air or the ground. You're watching News Now. Thanks for being with us. Good afternoon, everyone. Pilar Arias here with Fox News Now, a part of Fox10Phoenix.com. We are just joining the Fox 10 Phoenix Facebook Live. What you are looking at now is a fire off 15th Avenue and Jefferson in Phoenix. Tower cam showing us this picture right now. We are working to get an additional picture, whether from the sky or the ground, but you see the thick, heavy black smoke rising from whatever structure this is that's on fire. Again, tower cam providing us this picture right now, so no audio coming from it, but we're going to continue to monitor the situation. I'm currently trying to look on Twitter and other sources to see if I can get some more information. Phoenix Fire Department, nothing yet so far. But if you are driving in the Phoenix area, you are likely seeing this smoke. There in the background, you can see the Arizona State Fairgrounds. So 15th Avenue and Jefferson, I'll try to pull up a map for you all as well. All right, everyone, I was able to get a map going here. On the right-hand side, you are looking at our Phoenix tower cam. On the left-hand side is a map. Right here is 15th Avenue and Jefferson, right smack in the middle of the map on the left-hand side. Up here in the distant background of the tower cam, but really just slightly northwest of the fire is the Arizona State Fairgrounds right here in this area. So again, if you are driving through Phoenix right now, the Interstate 10 is right here on the map. 17 connects with the 10 right about here, and you are likely seeing this fire, or at least the smoke of it. Tower cam, I'm not quite sure if we're seeing any flames there. I think we're just mostly seeing smoke, but we're working to get you another picture, whether it is from the ground or the sky. This is News Now, part of Fox10Phoenix.com. My name is Pilar Arias. Thanks so much for being with us. Just learning, everybody, that this is a recycling plant fire, again at 15th Avenue and Jefferson. All right, everyone, we're just getting some pictures and video from some of our Fox 10 Phoenix crews out there in the field. So what I'm going to try to do is pull up Matt Galka's tweet here for you any moment. All right, so again, Matt Galka, Fox 10 Phoenix. This is his tweet here on the left-hand side, and I'm just learning that Sky Fox is headed to the scene as well. So here we are. Look at that. Look at that, everybody. That's a much closer view there. Again, Sky Fox launching. You can see flames there in Matt Galka's video. You can see fire crews there trying to put it out as quickly as possible, but thick, heavy black smoke still rising. This is another viewpoint from Matt Galka on the left-hand side of your screen here.
They're basically investigating whether or not I did PR, and
Wow, look at that. Huge thanks to our crews out there, always keeping News Now in mind. We are a huge team effort here. Again, News Now is a part of fox10phoenix.com. A lot of our reporters, photojournalists, everybody's very social. We tweet, we Facebook, and we do this all together. Very cool to have different vantage points and, social videos to show us, as well as the tower cam here. It kind of gives us just different angles, different looks at things, closer pictures. But again, Skyfox is headed to this fire off of 15th Avenue and Jefferson here in Phoenix, Arizona. No word yet of any injuries related to this fire, but we're certainly keeping very close eyes on it. Our thoughts are to everyone involved, those fighting the fire and those who work at this recycling plant. Matt was saying that it was near Military Memorial Park, and when I try to look up a recycling business in the area, it looks like a business that comes up is SA Recycling, but again, that has not been confirmed, everybody. I'm just doing this based off the map location and based off of where Matt Galka said he was close to. So again, based on what I know so far, it could be a business known as SA Recycling. While we're continuing to watch this breaking news situation in Phoenix, everybody, getting some additional news out of Pennsylvania. It appears that a judge has ordered Bill Cosby to remain in suburban Philadelphia home, in his suburban Philadelphia home, and to be fitted with a GPS monitor after assault conviction. Again, that's breaking here on News Now. All right, everyone, just getting confirmation here. Phoenix Fire Department is working a first alarm fire at a cardboard recycling plant. They're saying strategically, crews have reported that they are surrounding the fire and setting up ladder platforms for elevated hose streams. Additionally, firefighters are trying to prevent the fire from spreading to structures on the property. Again, they are monitoring the situation just like we are and say that they will update us periodically. You're watching News Now, a part of Fox10Phoenix.com. My name is Pilar Arias. Thanks so much for being with us. Fox 10 Phoenix's very own Rick Davis posting pictures from the scene that I'm trying to be able to show you all right now. Lots of people driving in and around Phoenix saying that they can see this thick, heavy smoke. So again, on the left-hand side of your screen is a picture from photojournalist Rick Davis. Take a look at that thick, heavy smoke. Taking you back out to Tower Cam now. We're waiting for Skyfox to get to the scene. Shouldn't be too much longer. Here's another picture right here on the left-hand side of the screen from photojournalist Rick Davis. Wow, you got the flames right here, along with the thick, heavy black smoke. Everybody, please stay safe out there. Hey, Matt, it's Pilar. Are you there? Perfect. Are you nearby the fire? All right, I'm going to go to you live now, so stand by. All right, everyone. Pilar Arias currently joined on the phone by our very own Matt Galka. Matt, what can you tell us about this fire?
Well, I'm guessing you guys could probably see it from. Is there Skyfox pictures that we're seeing so far, or do you have the picture up?
We have Tower Cam.
Yeah. So basically, what we were headed back to the station. We were on another story, and we saw this black smoke in the distance, and it's south, I believe, south of downtown. It's kind of going toward the Capitol, but once we got closer, we're near like 15th Avenue in Madison, and this plume of black smoke is really, really big. It's kind of attracted a little bit of a crowd over here, and from where I am, it's across from a Veterans and Military Memorial Park, a cemetery, and clear across that, I can see really strong flames on the other side of the fence of this memorial park. And at first, when I got here, I thought it was a train, but I see we put out an alert that it's a recycling plant. And right now I can actually see the fire department in one of their ladder baskets spraying water directly on these flames. And this plume of smoke at one point, the way the wind was blowing, was actually blocking out the sun and providing a little bit of shade for the people on the ground here.
Wow. So are people are stopping as they're driving by or walking, or how's the scene?
Yeah, no, there's when we first got here, we were one of the first cars on the road here. There were a couple people, but now there's a lot more people have pulled over. They've come to see what's going on. They've taken out their phones to take pictures. They're kind of asking us what's going on, what do we know, and like I said, we are I mean, we are about a football field away from the actual fire. That's as close as police are letting us get. But from what we can see, I mean, this is a big fire. It looks like it's on a train at this point, but that's just from my vantage point on the ground. So you have a lot of curious people wondering what all this black smoke they're seeing is.
Yeah, some of those videos that you posted were pretty astounding, and you guys are out there in the heat as well too. Can you see the fire response? Like, how many trucks are there?
Yeah, so when we I think we might have, just by luck of the draw, I guess kind of beaten the fire department here. And as we were on the ground here, we saw at least 3 more come in. I can see they're kind of lined up to the right of me. It looks like there's at least 2 or 3 trucks. Like I said, from my vantage point right now, I can see a couple firefighters in the ladder basket there, spraying the water hose onto this fire. So it looks, and from their other supplementary vehicles here too, it looks at least 6, 7, 8 fire department vehicles are here on scene right now.
All right, our very own Matt Galka. I do see a helicopter up there from the tower cam vantage point, but we don't have Skyfox just yet. We're hoping there's no injuries here. We're going to continue to monitor the situation, but really appreciate you calling in.
Of course. Yeah, we'll give any updates if we get any here on the ground.
All right, thanks. All right, everyone. Again, Pilar area is still here with you. That was our very own Matt Galka on the phone. Phoenix Fire says they are there on the scene. As far as we're hearing, it's a first alarm fire. But lots of people probably taking pictures, video, wondering what is going on. As soon as Skyfox gets to the scene, we'll give you that different vantage point. This is News Now, a part of Fox10Phoenix.com. If you're just tuning in here to News Now, whether on the Fox 10 Phoenix Facebook Live or on YouTube, Phoenix Fire says they're working a first alarm fire at a cardboard recycling plant. Crews are surrounding the fire and setting up ladder platforms for elevated hose streams. Firefighters are trying to prevent it from spreading to structures on the property. Again, they're keeping a close eye on us, and they will update us as things progress or change. And again, from our tower cam there, we are seeing a helicopter flying around. I'm just getting word that that is Skyfox, and they're trying to get their picture up. So as soon as we have it, we'll bring it to you here. currently have about 230 people watching on the Fox 10 Phoenix Facebook Live. And on the YouTube stream, 346. You can always find news now on fox10phoenix.com. One viewer asking, what is going on in that area? We're having too many big fires. We are sending a team on the ground there. Some asking where this Fox 10 viewpoint is from. It is from our tower camera. Another viewer saying prayers to everybody there. This fire, everybody, just getting word now here at News Now that it has been upgraded to a second alarm fire. Second alarm fire. Lots of people across the valley seeing this smoke. It looks like it's turning a little bit of a lighter color there. Just getting word that people in the East Valley can see it as well. All right, everyone, Sky Fox is there on the scene, so I'm going to try to pull up both pictures for you here. Sky Fox on the left-hand side there, now on the scene. Tower Cam on the right-hand side. Likely be taking Sky Fox here full in just a second because, wow, this fire is still raging, everybody. Take a look here. No audio from Sky Fox. Going to remove the lower third so you can get a better picture. Look at this, everybody. Lots of people stopping, wondering how did this start, hoping everyone is okay. But look at those flames and the thick, heavy smoke. Normally when you see the smoke turning a lighter color, that means fire crews have a handle on it. But look at that. You still see all those heavy flames there. Again, just learning the fire has been upgraded to a second alarm based on the size of the fire and operation. Going to take you now back to Tower Cam until Sky Fox gets back up. Media staging has been set for Phoenix Fire. Sending crews there now. We do have a crew headed there, waiting for the Sky Fox picture to come back. Lots of people hoping that everyone is okay. People posting pictures, video.
Yes, yes. Did you do it? Flagged it?
All right, everyone, Sky Fox back there on the scene. There you go. Take a look at this. Just getting word, everybody, that a Phoenix Fire captain is going to be calling into us here at News Now. We will have that live phoner just moments from now. Sky Fox picture coming in and out here on News Now, but we do still have the tower cam up as well. Learning that Courtney Griffin is the reporter headed to the scene with photojournalist Robert Hernandez, and Captain Jake Van Hook from Phoenix Fire should be calling in momentarily here. This is News Now. We're a part of Fox10Phoenix.com. Sky Fox picture back up, everybody. Smoke is changing color there on the left-hand side, everybody, and you see the stream that firefighters are putting on it. Got a viewer on the Fox 10 Phoenix Facebook Live saying they're a block away. Lots of people sending us their pictures and video on the Fox 10 Phoenix social media pages. Currently about 260 of you watching on Facebook, nearly 400 on YouTube. We are News Now, part of Fox10Phoenix.com. If you're just joining us here on News Now, part of Fox10Phoenix.com, good afternoon. This is News Now. Skyfox over the scene of a recycling plant second alarm fire in Phoenix off of 15th Avenue and Jefferson. No word of any injuries so far, but of course lots of people shocked to see these images and the thick black smoke rising over the Phoenix area. Lots of people putting out well wishes. One viewer on the Fox 10 Phoenix Facebook Live saying it looks so horrible, prayers to them and that no one got hurt. Another supporting Phoenix Fire Department. We are waiting for a phone call from a Phoenix Fire Captain, Jake Van Hook, hopefully any moment now. Arizona Department of Transportation cameras also showing the fire. Going to show you Skyfox on the left-hand side of your screen and the Arizona Department of Transportation camera there on the right. It looks like the camera is on I-17 northbound near Grant. So again, multiple cameras across the valley picking up this fire, but Skyfox is right there over it. All right, those of you watching News Now, my name is Pilar Arias, being joined again by Mike Page. Mike, lots of people across the valley are seeing this fire and going, wow.
Yeah, this is something definitely a big fire that's going on, and I'm really hoping for the very best for those fire crews there. It's very hot just alone without a fire.
Yeah.
Imagine what they're dealing with right now. Hoping for the very best for all of them, so they stay safe, they stay hydrated, and are able to maybe take some breaks. This is gonna take a while.
Yeah, and it can be seen across the valley, west side, east side, north side, south side. It looks like we lost Skyfox there momentarily. Going to show you an ADOT camera here, and just as quickly as I said that, Skyfox is back. But it looks like the smoke is finally changing color, which is normally a good sign.
Yeah, it's a good sign. Yeah, we're getting white, but we still see a lot of that fire going here. It's still ripping. It's still going on. And, yeah, just hoping for the very best here. You got a second alarm fire. Crews are out. They're trying their very best. But, hey, this is being seen throughout the valley.
Yeah, Phoenix Fire confirming that this is a second alarm fire, again, off of 15th Avenue and Jefferson. We know it's a recycling plant, and based on looking up the location, it looks like this could be called SA Recycling, everybody. everybody. So again, we're learning it's a cardboard recycling plant. ADOT taking to Twitter saying if you're heading toward downtown Phoenix and see this smoke, neither I-10 nor I-17 are restricted. The fire is away from the freeways near Grant and 15th Avenue. So
there you go. And then Brenda checking on Facebook saying, is this anywhere close to Goodyear? No, it's not. No, it's not, Brenda. Not close to Goodyear.
Yes. So, but lots of people sending in pictures and videos.
Yeah, this really just shows you the complexity of the fire here as Sky Fox is able to zoom in and show you just how this flames continue to rip right now. And we know that we have Courtney Griffin there going to the scene. She's getting ready. She'll do a hit with us, and we'll try to get as many updates as we can here for you.
Yeah, absolutely. No word of any injuries, which is great news so far.
Yeah, that's the best news that you can get here. At least this was in an area where, it wasn't a structure fire where you had to worry about trying to get people out of a place there. So now we just got to hope for the very best for these firefighters so they stay hydrated.
Yes. A lot of viewers thanking firefighters on the Fox 10 Phoenix Facebook Live, and others saying that they can see the smoke from Glendale. Another pointing out, not anywhere near Goodyear, it's near downtown.
Yeah, definitely down in the area of downtown there, and but you can probably see it all the way from Goodyear with the smoke there in the sky. We continue to watch this here live for you. Beautiful Sky Fox in the air.
Yeah, wow, look at all those. I'm trying to count how many firefighter streams I see there. I see at least 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of ladder trucks there trying to get their, trying to put this out, and it's going to take a while. And as it continues to take a while, so does the temperatures continue to creep up there. We're expecting about a high of 98 here, and I think we got a couple more hours to hit that. So.
A lot of people asking, how are the driving conditions? How bad are the 10 and 17? Again, the Arizona Department of Transportation saying neither freeway is restricted. The fire is away from the freeways near Grant and 15th Avenue. Hashtag PHX traffic is what they just sent out. We are waiting for our crew there on the ground to get to the scene, but our very own Matt Galka was tweeting some video.
Yeah, now what, was he in the area or was he doing a story?
He was. He said he was driving by and he saw it, and it's one of those, he did a phoner with us not long ago.
Yeah. Okay, that was cool that Matt called in there.
Yeah, photojournalist Rick Davis also got some videos that we were able to show.
Jeez, so. Rick's always out and about.
Right? Always thinking about news now, too. We always appreciate that.
Yeah, he always wants to fire up that live area here. Now it's looking a lot better here.
It is.
I will say this is looking a lot better than 15 minutes ago. Yeah, looking a lot better right here. You've seen a lot more white smoke, not that thick black. Boy, Pilar, when you first started this, it was just raging black.
Oh yeah. Lots of people were like, oh my goodness, what is on fire? Is everybody okay? So looks like they're getting a handle on it. That's great. Yeah, good handle here. And it sounds like we are going to get our very own Courtney Griffin here in just a little bit, giving us an update there from the ground. We'll have that ground shot available to us, so we'll be talking to her, and she'll be getting right to the scene so she could tell us what she sees and what's going around her and all of that good stuff. But let us know where you guys are watching from too. I know we got people watching obviously from Arizona, but then we always get people watching from other parts of the country. I know I've seen Illinois check in there. I saw even a West Virginia. Wow. Okay, that's great. That's awesome. Wanted to check in on a fire here in Arizona. We love all our viewers that check in from across the country. I know a lot of the viewers usually subscribe to us. They've been fans since some of the police chases that we show, and they're fans of that. They want to see more of that. And hey, anytime we get those, we bust it live for you. We try to get them, and sometimes we get, a good majority happen in Los Angeles. But you know what? We get our fair share here in Arizona too. So you never know when we might have those. So keep subscribing. Absolutely. Taking a look, some viewers in West Phoenix, watching from California, South Phoenix, Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. Oh, wow. It's international now. It's truly international. see some crews. I'm going to remove the lower third just so we can take a look here on the bottom right-hand side of the screen walking around. Looks like we lost the Skyfox picture really quickly here. Here's the ADOT cam, I-17 northbound at Grant. That's their vantage point. Our tower cam also has a picture of it. Looks much better than it did, everybody. Take a look now.
Oh, totally. Totally better.
Yeah, much, much better. A lot of people worried about air quality out there. We got a viewer from Mississippi, viewer from Florida, East Phoenix.
Wow, Lucy, Florida. All right, all right. So it's already 5 o'clock there. Hope you're having a good Friday there, Lucy. We're just continuing here in Phoenix right now, showing you this tower cam right now. Second alarm fire going on. We'll try to get Skyfox back up for you in a little bit. Sometimes it just has to reestablish that connection there.
Yep. Trying to get a look. Photojournalist Rick Davis sent some video earlier. That's on Instagram, though.
Oh, good. Oh, good. So Rick Davis always thinking about us here.
When this thing was getting underway.
Wow, look at that. Okay, this is why it looks totally a lot better.
Yeah, this was from earlier, everybody, so this is not live.
Wow, Rick, he caught it right there.
Look at right there. It was on Instagram, Fox 10 Phoenix Instagram. Look at that, everybody. A lot of people just kind of frightened, just like, what's going on? Where is it going on at? Is anybody in danger?
Okay, we are getting an update here from Captain Jake Van Hook. He is the public information officer for the Phoenix Fire Department, and he is saying, I want to provide a quick update on the materials burning. This is baled recycled cardboard. There are nearby rail cars that have been deemed to be either empty or carrying non-hazardous liquids. The balance of second alarm is to surround the fire primarily, but also to recycle our crews to proactively manage work cycles for the safety of the firefighters. So that's the key there. At least they are able to switch in and out those firefighters, to give them a break, give them some water, some ice, some cool rags there just to cool them down a little bit. But that's once again from Captain Jake Van Hook of the Phoenix Fire Department giving us an update there. Thanks so much, Captain, as he is obviously very, very busy during this time here. 15th Avenue in Grant, near downtown. A second alarm fire is happening. Skyfox in the air providing these aerials, and boy, doesn't it look a lot better right now, no doubt.
Yeah, it sure does.
So continue to watch this here for you, and stream worldwide on fox10phoenix.com and Facebook Live for you. Thanks so much for joining us here, all our viewers. All right, everybody, we continue to monitor this situation, and we got our very own Courtney Griffin there on the ground. We're going to be talking to her in just a couple of moments here, but you're taking these live aerials here of Skyfox. Oh, looks like we're going to be getting a news conference right now. Let's go to that live right here. This is courtesy of Courtney Griffin's camera there and crew. Let's get you caught up there.
Hi, Mike. Thanks. We're just setting up. We're about to start an interview here in just a second with Phoenix Fire Captain Jake Van Hook. So just 1 second, and we'll get the info out to you guys. Looks like crew's got a handle on it, though.
Yep.
Yeah. Looks a lot better than it did earlier. Okay, can we get going so we can... You guys ready? All right, cool. So if you can just
Jake Van Hook, Jakevanhook, Captain, Phoenix Fire Department.
Okay, so what happened?
So initially our crews were called out for a debris fire at a recycling plant. It was reported to us that there were a couple of cardboard bales that were on fire. We sent 2 engines and a ladder to start with, just proactively understanding that this is a potential for us. We've seen this before. In this situation, however, the fire spread very quickly in this area, in this recycling plant. And then also an early factor was the threatening of buildings. The fire spreading to these buildings was an early concern for us. Our crews worked aggressively to try to protect those buildings. I don't have an update on the buildings at this point, which ones were protected and which ones may not have been, but that was an early concern. Right now, we've got about 80 firefighters who have been dispatched to this second alarm recycling fire, and a lot of that is because geographically we need to surround the fire first and foremost, but then also we want to be proactive in managing our crew's work cycle. It's a hot day. They're in heavy turnout gear. They're working very hard, as you might imagine, and so we proactively recycle them in and out of the hot zone. So that's another reason why we have so many firefighters here. To our knowledge at this point, there aren't any reported civilian injuries or anything like that. We don't know of any victims that have been reported to us. Another early concern on this was the rail cars. There's a railway that's just north of the fire. We have confirmed that those rail cars are either empty or carrying non-hazardous liquids at this time, so they shouldn't be a concern at this point as well.
Was this a difficult fire to fight, though, because of the material and also the outside of the building? I think it looks like it's steel.
It is difficult because of the material. A lot of people might think cardboard, how hard can that be to extinguish, right? We've all seen that. However, when you bale cardboard together, when it's tightly bound, the fire moves slowly but diligently through those bales, and it's hard to put out because it's bound so tight and it's difficult to get water in there. So it's always a challenge for us. In many cases, we have to pull those bales apart. We'll be here for a long time, still kind of doing the overhaul of this fire.
Was anyone evacuated from the surrounding buildings?
Not that I'm aware of. I'm not sure if workers in the area, who I believe were the initial callers for the incident, I'm not sure if they were able to kind of self-evacuate, if they were directed out by firefighters early on in the incident when it was still just 2 engines and a ladder, but at this point I haven't heard of any civilian injuries or anybody suffering from smoke inhalation or anything like that.
Who's working? How many people are at the recycling yard, or are there employees when this broke out?
That would be something I would just be guessing on. I don't know any information on the operation of the recycling plant. I don't know how many employees that they have working there on a regular basis.
But the calls you got were from people outside of the recycling plant.
That's my best understanding. Initially, You want to start the question again?
So the calls you got were from folks outside of the recycling plant?
That's my best understanding. Initially, the information that I could see on our computers was simply that we were made aware of this debris fire involving bales of cardboard. The information that I had didn't specify who the caller was.
Do we have any idea how it sparked?
I don't. Investigators will be on scene probably into the evening, into the night, to try to determine all of those things.
Are there any other materials that are burning other than cardboard that can be problematic?
At this point, all I've heard about is cardboard, but as you might imagine, there are pieces of machinery that are crucial for an operation such as cardboard recycling. So balers, warehouses, all those sorts of things, probably heavy equipment. Those are things that we have seen in the past on these types of fires. I have no doubt that they're involved in this today as well.
And describe why this was upgraded from a first alarm to a second alarm.
So, yeah, it's a great question. So we upgrade these fires for a lot of different reasons. Most commonly, it's because we need those resources on scene to be able to first and foremost make an aggressive attack on the fire. Secondly, we're proactive. We understand that wind and other factors, the amount of fuel, in this case cardboard, will cause this fire to extend quickly. And then, as I mentioned before, on a day like today where we're near 100 degrees, we need to manage the work cycles of our firefighters. They're very effective, they're highly trained, and they're conditioned great, but they're still human beings who get fatigued, and we cycle them out. We replenish them with air, we replenish them with water. They catch a breather for a second while other crews are in there, and then they go right back to work.
Is that a spot fire caused by the ring fire back there?
I'm not sure. I'm not looking at it. I'm looking directly at you, sir.
I'm just wondering, it's kind of what the main fire is.
I would have to say yes. Yeah. I don't have any information on, let me answer that officially. I don't have any information on that fire or the extent of it at this point. You're seeing what I'm seeing.
What are the difficulties? We're still seeing a lot of thick black smoke, and I know you've got more crew members out here, but what is the difficulty with putting all of this out, and then we see this burning over here?
So the difficulty is fire spread. It's the amount of BTUs, and not to get overly technical, but it's heat. It's heat and fuel, right? So, and then of course, if we mix wind in there, the wind is our enemy in these situations because it just causes rapid expansion of the fire.
And also, I know about 2 weeks ago there was another recycling plant fire, I think in Deer Valley. Is this something that tends to happen when it gets hot with these kind of, I guess, like material with the building?
Certainly. This is definitely something that, tends to happen more frequently in our summer months, and it's really just based off of weather. The materials are dry. We're in that arid time of the year where the humidity is low, and the potential for these things to kind of spark quickly and spread quickly is always here, and it's more present in the summer months than it is in the winter time. But they happen for us occasionally in the winter as well.
So to be clear, because of the heat, you have to call on extra crews so that you can cycle them out.
Absolutely. It's part of doing business here in the city of Phoenix. We understand that. We prepare for it. It's built into our strategic design.
All right. Are there any road closures?
There are local road closures in this area based on just moving fire trucks around, keeping the public safe, keeping our firefighters safe, but no major road closures that I'm aware of right now. That would be best answered by police agencies.
And again, surrounding businesses, we think are all good to go.
Our crews have an early awareness of where the potential is for the fire to spread, what other businesses or, of course, any civilian populations might be threatened by that spread. To my knowledge, there haven't been any cases where anybody's been severely threatened. There's been any kind of an emergent need to quickly evacuate anyone. That's kind of been preemptive as the situation has built over time.
So is it unclear at this point whether surrounding buildings have been damaged?
It is. I don't have an assessment on that. I've just been hearing what I can on the radio. I haven't heard of any buildings that have been lost, that we've written off, anything like that. I've only heard efforts to protect from extension of the fire to kind of the surrounding buildings.
All right, thank you so much. So, Mike, there is all the info for you. Of course, we'll continue to stay out here and give you the latest details as soon as we get them. For now, we'll send it back to you guys.
All right, thank you there so much, Courtney, for having that live interview there for us here on News Now. Thanks, Courtney. All right, so we continue to, and special thanks then to Captain Jake Van Hook there of the Phoenix Fire for giving us that update there live on Fox 10 Phoenix Facebook Live, as well as fox10phoenix.com. Thanks so much for joining us here as we continue to show you these live pictures near 15th Avenue and Grant of this recycling plant fire. You could see and hear from the Phoenix Fire about the complexity of this fire because of that cardboard that was in there. And he says, usually if it was just normal cardboard, it'd be a lot easier, but when they are bundled really tight together, it's a slow moving fire that's hard to put out there. So we'll continue to watch this as we continue to take these shots here live for you on News Now. Thanks so much for joining us here worldwide on News Now. And we're always here for you on News Now, so if you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button. That way you'll always know when we are live and worldwide here for you, and you never know what we will break to next here on News Now. We usually stream from about 9 a.m. to 6:30 Monday through Friday right here in Arizona. So for all friends out on the East Coast, that is noon all the way to 9:30 at night. We got you covered. So you can see there the crews in the upper left corner there, continuing to put the water there to the flames there, but it's looking a lot better, especially when you see the shot on the right there and earlier this afternoon. A lot of thick black smoke that's now been replaced with the white smoke there. So crews are doing a great job, and it must be very difficult with the high heat temperatures there, no doubt. And for those of you on Facebook Live, you could join News Now as it continues on fox10phoenix.com. Thank you.